Hello, I'm just going to do a video of my car, do a walk around and a drive. Going to discuss all the good bits and all the bad bits, price, etc. So this is a 2006 Subaru Forrester STI, an SG9. It's got the EJ25 engine. That's a Jap only version of the engine, and it's got the 6-speed gearbox. It's basically a Impreza in a Forrester body. So I'm just going to go over kind of all the details of it. It's currently got 95,000 miles. It's had very little modifications. Engine is stock. The only difference is this has got a cutback exhaust. Bodywork is in okay condition. Probably the big pros is the headlights that we had replaced, so they look brand new, and the alloys were all refurbished about 2-3 years ago, and Brembo brakes, they have no paint coming off or anything. They're all in very good condition. There's another one there. It's got a couple of aftermarket parts. For example, it's got a slightly larger wing at the back. It's got the lip and sides and rear lip that you got as an optional extra with the car. And it's got a larger hood scoop as well. Also, I replaced the suspension, so it's pedaler springs and shocks in this. The stock were a bit bouncy in the corners. This gives it a bit of a lower ride as well. Most of my other cars before this, I used to do coilovers, but the ride is just too rough. I'm getting to that age where I want something that drives a bit better. There's not really any marks on paint, although it's not been detailed in a couple of years, so it probably needs a bit of a polish, proper detail. There's some work needing done to the car that I'll kind of go through from its last MOT, but overall it's in pretty good condition. Interior hasn't really been changed. I prefer stock. There's no marks in the seats or anything. Overall it's in very good condition, and it's got the STI gauges as well for the turbo boost, oil pressure, oil temp. Now the oil temp doesn't work, so the middle one, it doesn't work. It needs some soldering, so that if you want to get that working, you'll need to take this into the solder and get that fixed. Rear seats, most of the time you'll find these are pretty good condition. Now I'm going to go over the MOT sheet and go through some of the details. Like I said, it's on 95,000 miles, but mileage is really just to do with how you look after the car. The Subaru before this I had was only 25,000 miles, and the engine had been completely destroyed by the previous owner. So mileage, some people might think it's high, but it's really just how it's been looked after. So this is the MOT from December. A couple of things they marked. Obviously it passed after this, but apparently the rear fog lights had to be fixed with the headlights. These ones apparently were too blue, which is strange because I take it to the same place every year for MOT and they've never failed it on that before, but they decided to fail it this time on that. Steering rack gaiter damaged or deteriorated, preventing the ingress of dirt, but needs replaced. So yeah, that would need replaced. And then driving shaft boot needs replaced as well. Windscreen wiper, I replaced that. It did say an oil leak, but I couldn't find any, and RE Motorsports couldn't find any in either. Brakes, front brakes apparently need replaced. Disc worn. Now, when I bought the car, I replaced all the brake discs and pads, So I was surprised. I'm not sure if it's maybe because it's been sitting. Not done much driving in it in the last couple of years. Since I had more children, I needed to get a Toyota Alphard, so I needed a 7-seater, so I don't use this much anymore. Now, 2 owners from new, one from me and one the guy in Japan. So it looks like it's got full service history from Tokyo. So obviously they lived in Tokyo, hence why we've got Tokyo Subaru badge there. I guess that's why. Full service history there, and then I've had it done by RE Motorsports, which is now known as U4 Motorsport. Since then, when I bought the car, I got all the belts replaced, spark plugs replaced, disc and pads replaced. So there's no large maintenance coming up that will be needed for this. It's also got good tyres, Michelin Sport 5s, Pilot Sport 5s. They've only done a couple of thousand miles, if that. I got them about 2.5 years ago. I've probably only done 2,000 miles on it since. I'm going to start the car up, you can hear it. It's got a catback exhaust. So the rear cat has been removed, but obviously you've still got the other two. The one on the, I think it's got up pipe and the down pipe, so it still passes MOT. Got a kind of period correct radio, and yeah, that's the STI cages. I think they've kind of exploded in price, so they're not really worth it anymore if you have to buy them. I'm going to open the boots, we'll have a look. Engine and gearbox is by far the strongest point in this car. It drives perfect, it's never been modified and it's never been driven hard by me. Not much to say about the engine. Stock, I've never touched it. Can I say a wee bit of surface rust? See here, a wee bits there. And that's the other side here. Now I had a clear coat put on the bottom of the car, Raptor, but I didn't want to kind of hide anything a couple of years ago. So that will probably need replaced before winter. It's an oily kind of clear coat, but it only lasts a couple of years, so that will probably need replaced. And the arches do show a wee bit of rust right here, and here's the other one. But I'm trying to just show all the details of the car. I don't want to hide anything or give the wrong impression. It's been a well looked after car. Spent quite a bit of money on it to keep it looking that stock look. All wheels got no marks or anything on them. Brembo calipers, no paint or anything. Now the deflector on this side has come off. It broke during a heavy storm last year, so that may need replaced. Exterior wise, it's there's not really any major marks. I think there's a wee spot here. Stone chip, a couple of stone chips on the bonnet, and then a mark on the lip here. But yeah, other than that, it's in good nick for what it is. I mean, I've put the price up pretty good compared to what the market has them up for, and yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it for a wee drive, so you can actually hear what it sounds like. But yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say on it, other than what I'll do is I'll take it for a drive. I'll let it heat up. Normally let it sit for maybe 5 minutes or so. Neighbours love that. And then I'll take it for a drive and show you what it's like. Alright, I'm just going to take it for a drive now. It's heated up after about 5 minutes. exhaust, because let's be honest, with a Subaru you need to hear that rumble that you get. So I think standard they're marked as being 278 horsepower, 6-speed gearbox. Big bonus with this one is obviously it's not been modified, which a lot of these are. Now it has been sitting for a couple of weeks, but it's always started up. Probably one of the big reasons I'm selling it is I've got a family of 5 now, so this, sorry, 5 kids, so yeah, this Forrester's too small, and I just do not drive it anymore at all. I mean, if you look at the MOT history, you'll see very little usage from this year to last year. Suspension is on it now and the stock suspension. The stock suspension is very high and very mushy on the corners. Like you get a lot of body roll, and yeah, it didn't drive well. And like I said before, all I had was coilovers, and it was just they're just too rough and they need a bit of maintenance. So I went with Peddler shocks and springs. I mean they were about the same price as coilovers, but the ride, the quality is much better. So you know, the ride over bumps is the same as what you'd get stock, but obviously you get less body roll in the corners, which is a big bonus, and it looks a wee bit better as well, it being lower. difference between the EJ25 that's in this and the EJ that you get in the UK ones. The JDM one, you know, it's got like side injectors, etc. You know, different rods, different cams. So a lot of people get confused between the 2.5 litre that you get in the UK against the JDM, but they're very different engines. I think the UK one does have a bit of a reputation of braking. driving a go-kart. Automatic gearbox. Never mentioned either, this has got 4K front and rear cameras, which comes in handy, and GPS tracking as well. Anyway, there we go, done.